About metalworking.
Featuring blacksmithing.
Hi, my name's Doug Learn. I'm one of the counselors for Metalworking Merit Badge here at the 2010 Jamboree at AP Hill. And I'm specifically doing blacksmithing. And blacksmithing is working primarily with iron and steel. And what I've been doing is making these things, which is one of the things the scouts will be able to make while we're here, which is a Dutch oven lid lifter. This is basically what they start out with to make that. I've been doing this about 22 years, ever since my first son was about born in Memphis, Tennessee. I started, and I've been doing it ever since as a very, very serious hobby. I don't do it for a living though.
What kind of native metals do you guys use?
What we use primarily is, like I showed you before, is iron, and we also use an alloy of iron and carbon, which is called steel. But primarily what we use is iron and steel.
Okay. Can you tell us the metallurgy or the malleable or the alloys are in it?
Okay, the alloy, an alloy is a mixture of two different metals. So it can be, steel is iron and carbon, or stainless steels have a lot of different things in them, like chromium and vanadium and those kinds of things. Malleability is how hard or soft the material is, whereas copper is very, very soft. You can bend it by hand like a copper plate. Iron is very stiff and hard, so that's the difference between the two kinds of malleable. It's just how soft the material is. And metallurgy is the study of metals. There's process metallurgy, which is what you study when you want to become a process metallurgist, for instance, in the steel industry. How do you make steel? How do you make better steel? That's a process metallurgist. And a physical metallurgist is really understanding what is in the steel and how all the chemistry and the physics of the molecules fit together to make those alloys that you want. So what I'm doing is what's called drawing a point. I'm basically moving the material from the square down into a point to make a decorative curl on the end of a piece of material to make a handle. That's now really too cold to work anymore, but you see what I changed from that point, which was square. Now what I have is a point. So that's one of the basic processes of blacksmithing, which is drawing a taper or drawing a point. And this is just gotta be faced around here. One of the guys. Not a problem. It was a pleasure to work with you. Have fun at Jamboree. Take care.
And then you work for skill, and however much you get done during that hour, is what you get done in an hour. And I'm Marshall.
And I'm Andrew, and this is our movie for cinematography Merit Badge.